All right, everybody. Well, it's Monday, and you know what that means. It means it's time for our friend Jess Weiner, host of podcast Dominant Stories. She is here today to give our day some meaning. Today, spring is in the air, and Jess has some ways for us all to do some self-esteem spring cleaning. I love this. Hey there, Jess. Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Melvin.
So tell us, just right off the top here, why is this so important that we do this?
Well, I feel like it's spring and most people are thinking about that decluttering, right, of their home environment. But it's really important that we take a moment to check into our self-esteem and what's driving us and what our vision and values are. And so I wanted to share with everybody this morning an exercise that I do regularly. I do it every 3 to 4 months. And it has been so helpful for me in grounding in what I value most and also getting rid of the stuff that doesn't really matter as much anymore.
So what does that exercise entail? Like, what do you do? Take us through it.
All right. Are you ready? Because I know you and I love exercises
Yes.
like this. So I do something called a vision, values, and action exercise. And so the first thing I ask myself, and I do this in a journal, but you can do this in any scratch paper, notebook, on your phone, whatever works. And so I usually ask myself, okay, what is the vision of myself that I most want to create? Now, remember, you and I love to talk about the to-be list and not the to-do list. So this is your chance.
That's one of my favorite things.
Yes. But this is our way to remind yourself, like, what is it that you want to be? So I'll give you an example. I did this exercise for myself before getting ready to come on with you. And my to-be list right now is to be more tranquil, to be more patient, and to be more available in the present to the people that I love. So that is very different from a checklist of things that you have to do, right? So first, start out by writing your vision of your to-be list. And don't judge yourself. Have the first couple things that come out, because usually that's what's most on our mind.
That's right. I would like to be, as you're doing this, it got me thinking, I'd like to be more patient, and I'd like to be more trusting of the universe.
Ooh,
yes, right.
I love that. Okay, so once you have that vision, right, then we go to values. And then I want everybody to kind of think about 3 values that you hold most dear. And so what I mean by that are, like, what are 3 non-negotiables for you? Like, I could give you anything you think you want in the world, but you have to betray those values and you won't do it. So for me, those values are authenticity. That's primo in my life.
Yeah.
Trust is really important for me in all of my relationships, and creative self-expression. So those are 3 of my non-negotiables, and it's great for you guys to think about, what is your non-negotiable?
That's good stuff. And you know what else is important here too, Jess, is for folks to realize that you can make small incremental changes. Like, it's okay to do that. It doesn't have to be something big and grandiose. It could just be something really small and tiny.
I actually think we only can do those those small and tiny steps. The big steps seem so insurmountable, but that's the next step of the exercise. Once you know your vision and you have your values, I just want folks to think of one thing that they could do, just one thing. So for me, if I want to be more tranquil and patient and present, and I know that authenticity is important to me, my action step was say no more to the things that are taking my time, which sounds kind of counter-revolutionary to, like, the world we live in, where we say yes to everything and pack our schedule. But by saying no, it gives me more peace, and it makes me feel more present in the things that I am doing.
Jess Weiner, wouldn't be a Monday morning without you. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for all these insightful tips every week. It's so helpful to me, and I know there's so many people out there that watch us.
Well, thanks for playing along.
Oh, you bet. I love going through your exercises with you. And you can hear everybody more of Jess on her podcast, Dominant Stories. It's so inspiring. It's so uplifting. And we just love her so much.